Pursuing an almost impossible dream, explorer and environmentalist Bertrand Piccard circumnavigated the globe in a solar-powered plane.
It feels like science fiction, because when you fly, you look at the sun, you look at your 4 electric motors turning with the propellers, and you have no noise, no pollution, no fuel, and you know that you can fly forever. And you think, I'm already in the future, but it's the present, it's the wonders, miracles that clean technologies can achieve.
Piccard is attending COP22 in his capacity as United Nations Goodwill Ambassador, and I catch up with him in between speaking engagements.
I flew around the world in a balloon in 1999. It was the first, the race with Richard Branson, with Steve Fossett.
Yeah.
But that was not yet meaningful. It was my personal dream. It allowed me to have the idea of solar impulse because I burned 3.7 tons of liquid propane, and every day I was afraid to fall short of gas. And I said, I don't want to do another flight like that when I'm afraid every day of being short of fuel. So how can I fly with no fuel gauge? How can I fly perpetually? And this idea of having a solar-powered airplane that fills up its batteries with the sun during the day flight, to spend the night in the air, and then reach the next sunrise and continue, this idea was born just after my balloon flight around the world.
Are you nervous? Are you worried? Are you scared? For 5 days you've got to stay relatively awake and fly this plane.
No, what's really scares me is not to fly a solar airplane across an ocean. What really scares me is to live in a world that burns 1 million tons of oil every hour and pollutes the planet and depletes natural resources. That really scares me. But to fly several days and several nights in a solar airplane, it's magical.
Do you believe that we're going to see solar-powered aeroplanes being used by consumers like myself in years to come?
I would be crazy to answer yes and stupid to answer no. Because today the technology doesn't allow 200 people to fly on solar impulse. But the Wright brothers, they also did not have the technology to transport passengers, and nevertheless it happens. The first computer in the world, it was big as a house, and now we all have one in the pocket. In 10 years' time, you will have electric airplanes flying with 50 people on short haul. Maybe not solar across oceans, but already a first step with electric airplanes. People need clean technologies today. It's a revolution.
To hear more about Piccard's emotional and uplifting experience in the sky and his vision for future travel, visit our website. Now, I think that a lot of explorers, they're also secret adrenaline junkies. And around the corner, we've got some fast racing going on, Formula E. Are you going to be coming to the race this weekend?
Of course I come to the race of Formula E, because this is the future of car racing. People start to be fed up now of cars who make so much noise and so much pollution. You have to go into the future, not into the past. Formula E is for car racing what solar impulse is for aviation. It's a new laboratory showing how clean technologies can be sexy.